Assalamualaikum guys, welcome back to my channel. I've got a new tutorial for you guys. So this is a step-by-step bridal makeup tutorial covering all the base, the eyes, the gold glitter and everything. Now we'll be bringing a lot more tutorials for you soon. I know I have been a little bit missing over Ramadan and things like that, but I'm starting to bring some hair tutorials as well, and I'm going to be going through my kit and showing you what I've got because I've got like an updated version as well. So I'm starting off with the brows here, and I'm using my Be Perfect wax to use this on the brows. I love using the brow gels now because I think it's quite nice just to have slightly simpler eyebrows, so I'm not filling them in too much and I'm keeping the brows quite natural. So I've gone in with my base, and this time I've used the Too Faced concealer, and I've used this on the whole lid, and I'm just carving out the brows as well. So यहाँ पे मैंने brows को कर लिया, जो वैक्स होती है वो यूज़ किया, एंड आई शेडो पे मैंने बेस जो लगाया है। आमतौर पर मैं ज़्यादातर पी लुइस का बेस यूज़ करती हूँ, लेकिन आजकल मैंने ये कंसीलर भी इस्तेमाल कर रही हूँ आपको दिखाने के लिए कि आप कंसीलर से भी आप ऐसे कर सकते हैं। आगे आगे वो ट्यूटोरियल्स भी लेके आऊँगी इंशाल्लाह। मैं बालों का एक शुरू करने लगी हूँ जहाँ पे आपको हेयर स्टाइल्स वगैरह भी दिखाऊँगी, क्योंकि बाल अब काफ़ी अर्सा हो गया मैंने आपको कोई हेयर स्टाइल वगैरह नहीं दिखाया। So I just added a little bit of powder, translucent powder on the eyes, just because the base was a little bit wet and people struggle to actually apply the eyeshadows. I tend to do it the other way around, but if you want to add a bit of powder you can do. Then I've just gone in with a dark brown and I'm just defining the socket area a little bit, and then I'm going in with a slightly darker brown into the outer V. ब्राउन आई शेडो यूज़ किया ट्रांजिशन के लिए, एंड देन आउटर वी पे थोड़ा सा डार्क ब्राउन यूज़ कर लिया, एंड लिड्स पे फिंगर के साथ ही एक शिमर गोल्ड आई शेडो लगा रही हूँ. So I've just gone in with a gold shimmer. So what I do is I build up my eye makeup as I go along, so I can like see what I want. So sometimes I'll leave it as just a slight shimmer, and then I've gone in here with one of my pigments and I've applied this by just wetting my brush a little bit with a bit of MAC Fix Plus or your setting spray, and then I've just applied this onto the eyelids as well. But I did go in with a bit more glitter after that because I just wanted a lot more of a glittery effect this time. The eyes I don't complete until I've done all the eyelashes, but what I have done here is I'm just going onto the base of the lashes with the black eyeshadow and just defining those out. So I've gone in with my glitter. I used my NYX glitter glue, and it was a gold glitter from MAC. So eyes को मैं finish कर देती हूँ after my eyelashes. So in between मैंने एक shimmer लगाया है जो मैंने सिर्फ MAC Fix Plus के साथ लगाया था, and then यहाँ पे NYX की glue यूज़ किया and glitter MAC का था, and then यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा base पे करूँगी, आ जाऊँगी, थोड़े से products absorb होते रहे skin करके, and then वापस जाके eyelashes वगैरह कर देती हूँ. So I'm just going in with my normal skincare routine, which is normally a little bit of hyaluronic serum and my moisturizer and a bit of eye cream, and then I'm just going in with a concealer which is from Inglot. I will start mentioning shades soon. I just tend to, when I tend to make these videos, I just kind of like grab the product and then I think I've remembered the shade, but then I don't, and so I don't want to give you the wrong information. So hopefully I will start writing everything down now when I start doing my shoots, and then hopefully I can at least give you the shades, and then at least if you need to go and grab something you can do. So I've gone in with my concealer, and I'm just going in with my NARS Longwear foundation. आगे से मैं थोड़े से शेड्स भी कोशिश करूँगी लिखने के लिए. हर कोई बोलता है कि शेड नहीं लगाती, तो मैं नॉर्मली जब कर रही होती हूँ मुझे लगता है कि मुझे याद है, लेकिन जब तक मैं वीडियो एडिटिंग पे आ जाती हूँ एंड देन मैं भूल जाती हूँ, तो मैं गलत शेड नहीं लिखना चाहती. सो आगे से इंशाल्लाह मैं लिख लिया करूँगी सारा कुछ, एंड होपफुली कोशिश करूँगी कि हर प्रोडक्ट की शेड्स भी आपको साथ साथ बताती जाऊँ. कंसीलर मैंने लगा लिया, यहाँ पे मैं फाउंडेशन यूज़ कर रही हूँ. Now if you want a really full coverage base, this is the way to apply your foundation. If you don't want a full coverage base, then you would just go in with a little bit of foundation, and you can just stamp this onto your face. Now even this wasn't the fullest coverage of bases that I do, so you can actually go a lot heavier than this as well, but this is a start. So if you do place your foundation on the way I've just shown you, where you actually kind of like paint it on, it does give you a lot more coverage with the same foundation. So you don't need to be going in with loads of foundations. It's actually just a little bit more product and just techniques involved. So I've gone in with my concealer. My concealer is from H&B, which you can get off TikTok. It's quite popular there, and it is a really, really nice concealer. So I'm just going to contour. These days I've actually liking contouring with a slightly more cooler toned contour color instead of a warm color. So I used to use a lot of warm colors. I still will. I mean, I've still got products left, so you will see me using those, but I actually prefer the contour with a slightly cooler tone now. So you can see I'm just placing on my contour, and then I'm going to buff this out later on. So contour मैं साथ साथ की जा रही हूँ. आजकल मुझे cooler tones पसंद आ रहे हैं, warm tones इतने मैंने use करी. And then I moved on to the blusher here. Blusher I tend to apply a few times, so I go in with my cream blusher. So I'm my liquid blusher. So this one is from Rare Beauty, and I'm just buffing it into the skin. And this is before I'm actually setting the makeup with any powder or anything. So you can't really go in with creams too much once you've done your powders. Occasionally I've done it and it's worked, but occasionally it's not worked as well, so it just depends on what product you're using as well and how you're using it. And then I'm just setting the under eyes and all the areas of the face with some powder, and I'm using a powder puff to do this to really set the places. I always go back in with blusher, and these days it seems to be a lot about a very heavy blusher, which actually my brides don't always like, so I tend to go in slightly heavier than what I need to initially, and then I blend it out, buff it out afterwards once I've done the hair and things like that, and I'll have a look and see whether it's something that my bride likes or not. Finished off with a new lip here, and that was pretty much the tutorial this time. I hope you enjoyed this. Please do leave me a comment and like the video, and hopefully I will see you soon. I hope आपको ये पसंद आए. इंशाल्लाह और detailed tutorials लेके आऊँगी आगे. Please like, comment, share कर देना. इंशाल्लाह दोबारा मुलाकात होगी. अल्लाह हाफिज़.